In my last video, I said that I was selling my R53 MINI. Now that's gone, I've bought this. It's a 1999 BMW 318 IS Coupe, and I know you're thinking, it's not a six-pot, and there's a reason for that. 3 to 8 I Coupes that aren't rotten are up to £7 grand. Now that's not to say this one doesn't have its own issues. There's rust in both rear arches, there's lack of peel all around the car, much like the R53, and of course the headline is sagging. Despite those issues and a few other gremlins, I absolutely adore this E36. Now I had predisposed myself to getting a compact or a saloon because I was absolutely desperate not to have a boring colour. But this one popped up, it was in London, which is about 2 hours away from me, and we decided to make a day trip of it. So only after we actually left to go home, I remembered that I hadn't taxed or insured the 36. So we pulled off onto a side street so I could sort that out. But while I did that, I left the lights on so the battery died. And you can see how we got home in my friend Shifter's video, which is in the description. The car is as I've bought it, except for a few little things. I fixed the driver's side door trim. I've bought a new radio for it, so I don't have to have my phone plugged in all the time, so I'm gonna have Bluetooth, hopefully. I do have big plans for the 36, but I'm just looking at wheels at the moment. So for wheels, I'm currently looking at Star 32s or 42s or potentially some aftermarket ones as well. I'm not particularly fussy, just as long as I like the look of them. Prefer 17-inch. I think a lot of people say they look best on the E36s. The more models to come, obviously get coilovers eventually, maybe some spaces. Any suggestions would be great. I'm just trying to get some ideas from, because I don't like these wheels. Well, they're not horrendous, but I definitely prefer some different ones. But yeah, any suggestions for wheels would be great. Let's replace my aftermarket radio with another aftermarket radio. This one's got Bluetooth, so I'll be happy. Right, before I do the radio inside, I bought some spark plugs. It's running a bit rough on cold start, so we'll get those changed. So first things first, just undo this cover. I think that one's, I have been in here before. So I've gone with the NGK BK R6 EK ones. These are just highly recommended, so I'll install them. Yeah, so there's a bit of oil on it, but it's nothing horrendous, I don't think. So that's the NGK one. It's the same 2-prong spark plug. So these are actually cheaper than the R53 MINI spark plug. I suppose that's because there's, that's engine is under more stress because it's boosted. So you've got to feel for it and then nip it up. So you feel yourself like sort of crushing that crush ring to make it seal, and you just nip it up a bit more. Pop that in and then just move on to the next one. So I've decided to time-lapse changing the spark plugs, as it's not the most interesting task in the world. They all seem to look okay and had no discoloration. So that's all the spark plugs done. Hopefully it starts. Engine starts lovely. I don't know if it's because it's slightly warmer than usual, but like when it's especially cold, sort of like 5-ish degrees, it starts misfiring. Let's get to changing the radio. This is a radio. It's perfect. It's an aftermarket radio already. It's how I bought it, but it doesn't have Bluetooth, and I don't have any CDs. But you can play music from your phone. Just got to have a little cable there. But I've bought this new one. So obviously it's not just new face, it's got the whole body as well. The only tools you need for this are, well, I've got 2 butter knives. You just need to pop that out, put that down there, and then you just need to pop out this little like plastic surround. You can be pretty harsh with it. Just sort of wiggle it a bit. And then the next step, you need your butter knives, or if you've got an actual tool, that would probably be better, but just need to sort of slide it down the side of it, in between the silver bit, the silver casing, and the actual radio. And then you just pull it out. And then you just got some cables on the back of it, so you've got like your antenna, and then you've got some cables just to unplug at the back. So that's your radio out. So we still need to take out this casing. So what I found is the easiest way is literally just to bend. Secondly, I forgot, there's like the little tabs sort of in the corner that have been pushed in. Just these like little tabs. You can just see it there. Just like this little thing that's got a mark on it. They're just been pushed in. You've got to use a bit of force. So you just got to swap that out. So it just pushes all the way in, and then you can do the same. So you just push those little tabs in to lock it in place. So with all those little tabs pushed in, just each corner, so there's 4 of them. So that's the new casing installed. On the new radio, it's exactly the same colours as the old one. You can sort of see on the original wiring, so like a set of green, white, grey and purple cables. It's similar on the other one, so you've got this purple cable there, got green cable there, got white one there, and then the other side you've got like sort of red, orange, yellow, which you've got red, orange, yellow here. So just match them up. Fairly self-explanatory. Just push them in. And then the last one is to see that little bit extra I pulled out earlier. That just goes in the slot. I think that's for the antenna. Obviously I won't really be using it, but it's just nice to know it's there. Slide that in. It sort of just nicely clicks into place. Put your trim back on, press all around, and then I've got the, this is a new one because it's got Bluetooth, and you just sort of slide that into place. There we are. That is everything I think I'm going to do in this video. So what I've done, so introduce the car, spark plugs, because it was misfiring when it was quite cold, but it seems to run quite nice. I think it's running nicer than it was before. I've obviously done radio. I haven't ordered any more bits, but I've found an exhaust. I am going to get coilovers, but I doubt it's in the new year. I'll probably do a service. I'll do service and exhaust video, I reckon. I hope to see you in the next video. If you liked the video, like it, please, and comment and subscribe.